All right, on this episode of Bouts Talking Bouts, live from Champion Gym, I've got Isaiah Metituk on the program. How's it going, man?
Good, man. Just finished sparring, feeling sharp.
Yeah, how did that go? It seemed like you were really keeping up a pace throughout the whole time, and it seemed like cardio is like a big thing for you going forward.
Absolutely, man. You can hit me in the head with the steel frying pan, but if you have a gas tank, you keep coming forward. That's what's going to win you fights. And these last few weeks for Nationals, it's really time to test your cardio and see how far you can push it, right?
Do you feel like that cardio push is a byproduct of you having to have those multiple fights in consecutive days? Like, I mean, you've always had good cardio from what I've been able to tell prior, but is there a specific, increased importance?
I think so, absolutely. I think Nationals is more of a marathon, not a sprint, right? I mean, you could be fighting 3 times in 3 days, so you need to be able to go 100% 3 days in a row, non-stop. So, if you're putting in the work in the gym, it's going to show come fight time, right?
Yeah, for sure, and you're not going to be like as drained with like the water cut, like you're kind of just getting right to it.
Absolutely, man. I feel like a Hemi right now. I mean, I'm almost on weight already, and we're still 3.5 weeks out. And it's like I said in a previous interview, this is really going to show skill, not who can cut the most weight, not who's bigger. It's going to show who's got the most skill, the most drive, and the most heart. And it's a true martial arts spirit, Bushido, if you will, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm curious as to when you started training at Champion Gym. Like, when did you initially hear about it and think, oh, I'd like to go train there?
Little backstory. As a kid, I was really into WWE wrestling, like huge fan. I started with judo, but I was always more into the jiu-jitsu. Came here, and back in the day, man, it was just like I was here before Bill even was. I mean, I've been here since, 7-8 years. I've been here a while. I'm feeling old. No. And then Bill came down, and we all started to just go, and here we are, 5-6 years later, and we've got one of the best fight teams in Canada, man. So it's just been a gradual process of us showing that, it doesn't matter if we're a smaller town, we're a fight town, and we're here to take over.
And it seems like you guys really represent the community. Like, I know there's a lot of like initiatives like for sick kids and helping out and certain things like that. And it seems like it's a great communal space here. How important is that to represent Grande Prairie and have that sort of communal space people can go to like that?
I think absolutely, man. I've said it before. This sport saved my life. So if we can help save lives, not even through fighting, but through other things, and we can show that maybe fighters aren't just the Neanderthals are made out to be, and there's actually a lot of really solid human beings in this gym, and not even just in this gym, in this sport in general. I think it's a really good outlook for us, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys with just real strong character here and everything like that. You really see that with everybody here. So yeah, just kind of curious as to was this like when you were going through your struggles? Because I know we were talking about how you were like homeless at one point and kind of like couch surfing. Is that when you initially started training at Champion and then kind of went from there? Was that during that period or?
No, I've been here since I was like 15. That was more when I was 18, 19, and that's when I really committed myself to this because that was all I had, right? I mean, that's what kept me going. And like I said in a previous interview, I learned from that. I learned from my first win how to put in hard work, not even just in fighting, but in everything in life. And I'm super thankful for this, and Bill and every training partner I have. And here we are 3 weeks out, about to win a national title, man. So I think the work's going to show.
Yeah, so how important was martial arts at that sort of time in your life? Like just being able to go to Champion Gym, and we were talking earlier to the owner, and just like, facilitating certain people with like different incomes and stuff like that, just really making it work. How important is that to have that kind of, financial freedom, allowing you to train in what was a difficult time at that moment,
Oh man, that was the light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how bad any day was, no matter what happened in that day, I always had class to go to. I wasn't fighting maybe at that time. I hadn't had my first fight quite yet. But I mean, I always had tournaments to get ready for. I always had teammates fighting. So there was always something to look forward to, no matter how bad everything else was, right? So definitely a good thing to have.
Yeah, you got a lot coming up with Nationals. People can check out that episode on Bouts Talking Bouts, in-depth breakdown, great interview. But also you were in the corner role on the Excessive Force card last night, cornering Tom Theocharis there, and what was a great performance there. So what were your thoughts on the whole, performance and just, occupying that sort of role?
It was awesome, man. It was a really good experience getting to train with some high-level pros. I got in some work with TJ Laramie as well. And not even that, also getting to be in the corner of a high-level professional, 2 high-level professionals, including TJ in his corner. And just getting to see Tom go through his progression, go through his warm-up, his mindset. It was a really good experience, and he went out there and he executed the game plan perfectly. Everything went exactly how he planned it, and he came away with the first round finish, and I couldn't be proud of him, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm curious if there's anything you want to add as a parting thought as we're kind of wrapping things up here.
Watch Nationals, watch me take home a national title and a couple necks.
Isaiah Metituk, live from Champion Gym. This is Bouts Talking Bouts, Liberty Multimedia.